MTG Golf. Get my chat back up. I don't think I've ever. No, I think that's not true. I recognize the name. It's been a long time since I played versus this player. They don't have any vintage results. Okay, so maybe I actually haven't played versus player. Sixth place in a Magic Online Super Qualified. All right, they have no vintage results, so we're just gonna have to go with the flow here. I on the play. I would like to play first. This means opponent has a Jegantha. Okay, so we know what opponent's playing. They're playing 5-color Golos Shops. Our hand has mana, but no Moxen, Force, but just like no action, so I don't want to keep it for Shops. I want like a really busted opening hand on the play versus Shops. This one works. So this one is Pearl, Jet, Demonic, probably Academy, even though it's weak to the Wasteland. It's just like, I think it's worth it. Okay, so if we don't get Wastelanded, we have a Tinker for a Bolas Citadel next turn, and we have double Force, so we just have to pray not to get Wastelanded. Pretty good start. Didn't get Wastelanded. We win the game, I think. We just force anything that matters, and we win. So we'll force like a Sphere, basically anything. Fire of Industry, huh? Not me, 10 months. You're a powerful wizard, I appreciate that. Yeah, I like how our POs are just blue cards to pitch to force. Alright, got him. Untap, as long as we don't draw the Citadel. Didn't draw the Citadel. I would rather get rid of the white source and put a Bolas Citadel in play. We whiffed, so we could play our land and fetch, or we could just leave a force on top. I think I'd rather just leave a force on top and play my land and pass. This also gives us an extra shuffle next turn. A little annoying, but how it goes sometimes. What do we got? Yeah, that's not happening. Main deck Biforce. Hey, look, our repeal bug. Fucking. All right, that's the second time in two matches where we have the repeal bug come up. Kind of ridiculous. Another force. That should do it. I can't repeal for 0 off Citadel. It is in fact bugged. Very, very annoying. So we'll put back this one. Sorry. This one and this one, that'll deal the least damage to us. Cast. Cast. You should be able to cast Citadel for 0 off the top of your library, and you cannot. Magic Online is broken. Alright, look at that. Game is over. I'm just gonna use the PO to do this, so I take no damage. Alright. That's a good one. That's exactly what you want to do against shops on the play. Okay, now shops on the draw. I have Blightsteel instead of Citadel. And I have all my Hercules, as well as my extra land drop. But I don't want swords or balance. Well, maybe I do. I'll have to think about that. I would like to board out Flusterstorm, Mental Misstep, Gataxian Probe. Typically don't like playing like Yogg-Will or Narset if I can help it. I do like Lavinia against the Golos Shops deck. And because they are the Golos Shops deck, that is the Jegantha version, they're not likely to have Revokers, so you don't actually need Swords or Balance. Against like there are Golos Shops versions with 4 Revokers, and against them you kind of do want your swords. I'm currently looking at this set right now. Appeal's not great, but it's fine. You don't like really want like these card draw spells, but like you can only take out so many cards. So I think I would rather cut like Probe is really bad. Misstep is bad. This Misstep is a little bit better against the Jegantha. Let me actually pull up a Jegantha version. Still don't think it's good enough. I think they're on like a Shere Khan's version with the Bifrost in the main. Golos Stax. Maybe it's Cherry's latest version. No, there's a Bifrost in the main. So it has to be Shere Khan's version. So, oh, maybe this is the Emery one. In this case, we would want yeah, whatever, I don't care. Actually, we might actually want swords here. Tendrils is superfluous. You do not need it. It is unnecessary, and it is just a dead card in your hand. Mentor. I actually think I do want swords. 3 Biforces is something to worry about. Alright, I'm gonna bring in the swords. And I'm gonna take out the take out these cards. Yeah, Shere Khan played like it was closer to like his rainbow shops, like with Luris. I mean, if you time out to a mentor trigger just because the client is garbage. And Jegantha. I will not pronounce that right ever. I think this hand's worth keeping. It's not great. I think it's fine. Two land drops, a Force of Will, a cantrip will be able to cast. Obviously this Opal's annoying, but I would rather not have a swords in my hand, but yeah, I'm just gonna counter this Thorn. This PO is never getting resolved early in this game anyways, so it's gonna do my best work now when I can actually use my Preordain. Opponent's down to 3 cards in hand. We drew a Pearl, which is great, which means I'm just gonna fetch the basic island. What we really don't want to do is get our things by force. Wow, those are 2 really quick bottoms. But we also don't want to like get stuck underneath a thorn or something. So I'll just play the 1, I think. You're on the draw. You kind of have the luxury to do that. Is this just gonna be a Golos? Are they gonna get a? It's gonna be a smokestack. Okay. And so they do have Emery. It is the Emery version. So we're gonna get rewarded here with our Swords to Plowshare. Arrakis, Talarian, Sphere, Opal. Wow, interesting. Alright, we were rewarded. We still don't have anything going on. An opponent has an active smokestack. Oh, look it, something's happening. Something's going on. Solid draw from Justin there. I'm not gonna play around Mindbreak Trap in any way. I'm gonna take my draw 3, my draw 4. Kind of an awkward. I think I would like to brainstorm. Nice. One of these away and one of these away. Actually, I think we'd rather just play a mentor than anything else. Mentor's just gonna beat their smokestack as is. I have the option to top, but I think I'd rather be able to ponder and try to hit a Moxen. I mean, we'll just keep all of these, right? Even if opponent like deploys a Null Rod here, we still have Hercules recall. I mean, I don't even think those draws were that good, not me. I think like we drew like kind of in the medium range. Or is that what you're saying? Yeah. I mean, a lot of vintage right now is can you draw your ancestral recall? It's very unfortunate. Luris actually lets you battle versus ancestral recall. Rest in peace. So far, I'm very happy to have not been playing Hollowvine. Demonic Tutor, huh? Does that mean I'm gonna get Tabernacled or something? What does Demonic Tutor get here? Just a Null Rod, maybe? I should win the game on this next turn anyway, so nothing should really matter. Like, you're not gonna get Strip Mine, right? Bridge is like really bad to have in your deck still. Also, like, I really don't want to Hercules recall them because we're so good against Smokestack. But I believe if they just Null Rod us, we'll Hercules recall them and then Time Walk kill them. I don't think there's a single card that they can Demonic Tutor here that would get them out of this. I'll give you the link. Like, it's just the Sheer Khan's top 8 list. It's pretty wild. Cool deck, though. They did go for Tabernacle. That's not a big deal. I'm just going to sack the Monk to the Smokestack. And then don't pay for the Monk, but pay for this Monk. And draw. And then we just tinker. Time Walk. Don't have to pay for Tabernacle on my Blightsteel. I will sack a Monk. Just pay for everything. I just don't want Magic Online to... I don't want to give Magic Online the opportunity for it to bug. Yeah, I know how it works. I just don't want to give Magic Online the opportunity to bug out. I'm gonna play everything out here in case they're representing her. Oh, they have no cards in hand. Never mind. I'm sorry. Sorry, opponent. I was like, in case you represent Hercule's Recall, but you have no cards in hand, so. The Tabernacle has you destroy on the upkeep. Blightsteel Colossus is indestructible, so you do not have to pay the 1 mana to keep it alive. But I'm just gonna pay the 1 mana because I don't trust Magic Online. I give no opportunity. It's called being a Magic Online grinder, right? I give Moto some flack sometimes, but I'm actually a big Moto stan. I really think Moto is actually a pretty good program in general. It's really hard to have a 1-to-1 digital representation of the game of Magic, and Magic Online does a pretty reasonable job of that. Man, I hope we never have to play Montolio in this tournament. So Amir is still playing. I don't remember what Vitale's tag was. I don't remember. So what am I? Oh, let me just let me heat up my the repeal being bugged is like, it's really bad. It's a really bad thing when like your premier vintage event is happening. It's a very important interact. It's already happened in each round. In each round, it's already happened once. It's a very important interaction because PO is just a Tinker Bolas Citadel deck. It actually is a bug that made me change how my deck is configured. Like, I want to have 2 repeals in my deck, and I just can't bring myself to do so because it is a net. It's just such a negative. Such a negative. You currently can't repeal for 0 and 1 life off for X is 0, pay 1 life to bounce a 0 drop off the top of your library with Bolas Citadel in play, Reba. So like repeal is a dead card on your Bolas Citadel. Like sometimes it's a dead card because there are no 0 drops in play, but that's like very not often. So yeah, I've won both games where the bug has happened, but it's like I have lost a league game because of it. So okay, so